So it's really a win-win situation from a pavement designer, from a societal benefits, as well as the the comfort and the health to our pedestrians and citizens. My name is Camille Kalouche. I'm a professor at Arizona State University in the School of Sustainable Engineering and the Built Environment. And I've been at ASU since 2001 as a professor.
Okay. I'm Greg Spotts, Assistant Director of Streets LA, which is the Bureau of Street Services.
I have been working with creative paving solutions for over 10 years now. I met Hadar Rav on a pavement consulting project years ago, and our relationship started at that time. So I have the opportunity to look at their workmanship, their products, and what they are trying to do in terms of the beautification of the cities, and also applying products to help in mitigating the urban heat island effect. The urban heat island effect is a phenomena where cities, as they are being built or expanded upon, we have all this massive built materials, asphalt, concrete, buildings, roofings, and so forth. And they will have tendency to absorb that heat during the day and re-emitting it back to the atmosphere, especially at nighttime, creating more of a small island of heat, or the uncomfortable feeling that we suffer from here in the Southwest, and specifically in Phoenix during the summertime. So we have been studying the urban heat island effect for some time now. It's really a complex phenomena. The urban heat island factors include the setting, where are your quarters or the residential area that you're trying to study. It also very much affected by the type of materials, whether it's very dense or very porous. It also affected by the color of that material, the reflectivity. Among the properties, of course, what you are using, asphalt versus concrete versus composite, and so forth. So in the experiments that we have been doing, or we worked on over the years, we actually constructed right here, just outside the facility at Creative Paving Solutions, we created pavement slabs that have dense materials, porous materials, asphalt, concrete, gravel, even artificial turf. And we studied their temperature fluctuation over a period of time.
So in my role as Chief Sustainability Officer, I've worked with Creative Paving in the past, putting a gray coating on streets to make them cooler. So we already had done work together, and I have visited one or two of the school playgrounds here in Los Angeles that Creative Paving has done. So I knew you guys were capable of doing colorful and complex designs. I think it will fit in with all the different things that go on here. You know, we have the Academy Awards here at the Dolby Theater. We have major movie premieres over there, the famous Chinese theater. This street is often closed off for those events. It's probably the highest pedestrian traffic street in Los Angeles, and maybe even west of the Mississippi.
Yeah, I should describe a little bit more about the experiments, right? So with these test labs, what we did, we installed weather stations. These weather stations, they monitor surface temperatures. They monitor temperatures at 3 feet level and the 5 foot level. We monitored the humidity, the wind flow. We embedded temperature probes in the pavements. And so again, trying to understand how that heat fluctuation is taking place over a period of time. The results were actually kind of confirmed our philosophy or our approach to the urban heat island phenomena, that is really porous materials are really great for nighttime temperature release than dense graded materials. Lighter color pavements will help definitely the reflectivity during the daytime temperatures. But we only did this for a one pavement thickness, that we were able to utilize that information later on to model different scenarios, so different pavement design scenarios.
Well, at Streets LA, we're continuously rethinking every aspect of operations to be more sustainable. That goes for the materials that we use, that goes for the many trucks and other pieces of equipment that we have. And in my role as Chief Sustainability Officer, a big part of what I do is look for better solutions than the sort of same old, asphalt and concrete materials that streets have been made out of since World War II.
So these coatings, what they do is they reduce the pavement temperature. So asphalt pavement temperatures and concrete, they are affected by the fluctuation of temperatures and also how high these temperatures are in that mix. So if we take asphalt, for example, and we say, if I have to design my asphalt to sustain a 70 degrees C, or if I want to talk in Fahrenheit, maybe 170 degrees Fahrenheit, 160 degrees Fahrenheit, I have to have a specialty binder, I have to have a specialty mix, I have to have a little bit of a thicker pavement design to help my pavement structure to fight these high temperatures, okay? So if I'm able to provide a coating that is able to reduce the pavement temperatures, that translates into a better performance of that material. And therefore, the amount of distress that you will see based on the traffic loads for deformation, or even for the pavement temperature fluctuation, which is another enemy of the asphalt pavement, there will be much less likely for these problems to occur, or we can minimize their occurrence or the severity of the development. So having these reflective coatings definitely will serve in better, more durable pavements, more long-lasting pavements. In addition to the other benefits, of course, to reduce some of the surface temperatures and provide the lower impact on energy use for residents and things like that. So it's really a win-win situation from a pavement designer, from a societal benefits, as well as the the comfort and the health to our pedestrians and citizens. So again, Hadar, what you offer in terms of the color templates, and I've seen it on your parking lot here, and this is really, I think, what provide some flexibility in producing coatings that not only they benefit the urban heat island and solar reflectance and temperature, but also aesthetically, they are pleasing to the eye and they fit in with our architecture and our colors that we have in the residential areas. So these are really important points, and I think I'm kind of excited to see more of your applications, for roadways with these variants of colors, just to see how they fit in, but also how they provide the temperature reductions and the durability of the surfaces. I was very impressed with your professionalism, your products applications, even though that you have been applying these coatings from the aesthetic or decorative point of view. So I really encourage you to take a serious look on, and you have done that in California, I know, expanding your market to consider the residential streets, the local roadways, and because I really believe that you can provide some good benefits, applying those to roadways in general. So yes, the other thing that really impressed me over the years, Hadar, is that you are truly interested in the science of things. So yes, you have a product, yes, you have a technology, you believe in it, and I think you should believe in it because it's a great product, but you wanted to quantify it, you wanted to develop the science, you wanted to show the evidence that it's really working. So I think through our relationship, by opening up your facilities and yard for our research, not all for you, but even for other organizations, and I'm talking about national partnership with other universities and national studies, it created that two-way exchange of information that you were interested in the science, we were interested in the research, and we were able to share and maybe help you to adjust some of your recipes in order to make your product more successful. So with that, it's been really a good 10 years that we have partners on these initiatives, and I hope to see more of that in the future.